HGTV's hit series, The Handyman Challenge, is going on the road to find Mr. Home Fix-It, or maybe Ms. Home Fix-It. Interior designer Jillian Harris of Bachelorette fame will host Canada's Handyman Challenge, and it is my pleasure to welcome Jillian Harris to Studio 4 to tell us more.
Yeah, isn't this exciting? I feel like I've gone from The Bachelor and Bachelorette, and as you know, I'm still juggling Extreme Makeover Home Edition.
Right.
So I've got that, and now Canada's Handyman Challenge, which I think is just a beautiful marriage of everything that I've been doing on TV, because now I get to hang out with guys again.
Exactly.
You know, I don't get to pick them anymore, but at least I get to be in their presence.
So true, because apparently that one guy you picked, or the guy who picked you, is gone.
Is gone.
That Ed.
Yeah, Ed. I picked him, for the record. But you know, we try to stay in each other's lives, and we try to stay friends. You know, I think as you reflect, like 2 years later, you realize it really is a difficult way, not to meet somebody, but post to have a really healthy relationship when you're on the cameras and the attention and all of that. But we're still friends, and I have no regrets.
Well, that's a difficult way if you meet somebody in the bar,
right,
and hook up.
Yeah.
But when you meet somebody on television, in a reality television show,
yeah,
and then the world is watching you.
The world is watching.
How tough is that?
You know what? I still probably wouldn't make any changes. He's probably still the guy I would choose in the end, because we really did have a lot in common. I think it's afterwards, really staying grounded and focused and really getting to know each other afterwards.
Sure, reality hits.
Reality hits, yeah, exactly.
Did you go to Chicago?
I did. I lived there for almost a year, and I loved it there. I
great
really
city.
It is a great city. I really think that Chicago reminds me a lot of Albertans. Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yes, you're a Peace River girl.
I'm a Peace River girl, yes. I mean, I'm just a big old Canadian girl.
You are.
Yeah.
I lived in Jasper, so I know, I know from where you come.
I dated a guy from Jasper.
You did? I probably know him.
Oh, no, I better not tell you who it is.
You can tell me. Maybe not here.
Maybe, yeah.
Later.
Okay.
We'll do that later.
Okay.
But you must pinch yourself occasionally, because Peace River girl.
Yeah.
Winds up in Times Square, with that giant tuna.
Yes,
and, and lots of celebrities.
Isn't it crazy? And I pinch myself even just sitting here with you and listening to the interview you had before with somebody who's just so renowned and so talented, and to be able to have these conversations and share my life experiences with the world is just really incredible. I pinch myself every day.
I know.
It's crazy.
Best job in the world, and you know, we have better ratings than Ellen, so.
That's great. Who's Ellen?
I don't want you to be nervous.
Who's Ellen?
Or anything. You know.
Yeah.
You know her. So let's talk about the handyman or the handy woman.
Or the handy woman, yes. So it's not just men, it's men and women. And so essentially what we are trying to do is trying to find the next handyman superstar in Canada. We know that there's tons out there, and we've got some great judges on the roster, and then of course I'll be hosting it. And I think it's just going to be a lot of fun. I could just see this, you know, blowing up. It's going to be a big buzz about it.
Sure, because I think if you are handy, you think you're the best. Obviously.
You do. Yes.
We've all lived, well, you probably haven't lived with this man, but most of us have lived with a man who says, I can fix it. Oh my God. And they start. A lot of them don't finish, or something blows up in the middle, because they don't have to call, you know, a carpenter or a plumber or a fitter or whatever, because they can do
it all. Fanny, that's every guy I've ever dated.
Well, some can. Some can.
Some can. I haven't met that guy yet, so hopefully.
No.
Maybe there could be a twist here to this.
I know, and you say,
show.
How long is this wall going to be down, dear?
I can nag guys on the show without actually having to be in the relationship.
Exactly.
Wait, I'm not making anybody want to sign up now.
right, no. But the judges, let's start there, because two of them have been here. One, Mike Holmes, of course.
Yeah, I met him about 8 years ago before I ever was on TV, and he was such a great guy. So tell me.
He's fun.
He's fun. Okay, good.
Yes, he's really fun. And Brian, House of Brian and Disaster DIY, and he's fun.
Yes.
I haven't met the other guy, Scott McGilvery, Income Property.
Right, yes.
Do you know him?
I have not met any of the three since I got announced as the host, so I'm so excited to meet all three. I've heard that we're going to just make an awesome team and have tons of fun.
For sure.
Yes.
Oh, so you don't know them yet?
No.
Ah.
I hope I pass the seal of approval.
I hope you do.
Yeah.
Or you'll be on the roof.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
They'll be on the TV. So how is it going to work? You're the host.
I'm the host, and I'm hoping that, you know, I'll take the reins and lead the way, and we're going to hopefully have some really fabulous men and women out there that are going to show us all how it's done when it comes to home construction and home improvement. And, you know, the 3 guys will be judging, and you know, I'll be there for good looks and charm, and hopefully carry the show away.
But you're auditioning across the country, I'm understanding.
We are auditioning across the country. We're actually starting tomorrow. We're starting filming, and we're going to be in Toronto and Halifax. Toronto on the 23rd, Halifax on the 20th. So if you didn't get a chance to, you know, show your skills here, fly out east, come show us what you've got. Or if you are out east, there's always a chance for you to apply on the show.
Well, it's not like Iron Chef or something where you have to nail the nail faster than the other guy's nailing the nail.
No, I think it's more about, I think there definitely is a time constraint on some of these projects. Otherwise, you know, some guys would take a year to build the doghouse. I think it's a lot about, you know, of course, personality. That's what I'm going to be looking for. But, you know, personality, I think, knowing your trade, the skill, the detail, and you know, scheduling yourself as well. I think there's all those things that the judges will be looking for.
Exactly. Will every contestant have to build the same thing?
I believe,
or do you know?
From what I know.
I know you're not the producer of the show.
Yeah, I'm not the producer, and from what I do know, I think there will be different challenges. So I am positive that there will be a lot of challenges that are the same, and some will be different. But I think you know, there's so many of these reality shows right now that are about competition, and you know, HGTV has done many that are competition based. I have a special feeling about this one, just about the cast, you know, thinking about the judges and me, and you know, the dynamic of it all. I can see this just being so much fun, and I think we're going to witness the best of the best, which I think will really capture our audience. And I'm sure there's going to be a few that don't make the cut.
But you can be a tool girl, right?
You can be a tool girl,
and apply.
Absolutely. I mean, you guys can see me on Extreme Makeover, Swinging the Hammer, and Paige Hemis, and you know, all of us girls who can fit in the men's world. So
I have girlfriends who are really handy.
Yeah, well,
that wouldn't be me, but they are.
I installed my own garbage disposal myself and replumbed my whole sink. Yes, I did.
That's good. So you can do plumbing.
Yes.
I'm happy to hear that because my drain broke the other day. Maybe we can get together.
We can make a reality show.
I'll pour you a cocktail.
Yes, perfect.
And you can fix the drain. That'd be great.
I work for wine.
Work for wine. Well, and I have that.
Okay, great.
I can pay in wine.
Perfect.
Now, back to your roots, the interior design part of you. When were you first interested?
My mom is an artist. She used to own a gift store and sell antiques, and I used to go with her to all kinds of auctions. My dad was always in the auto body industry, so he'd always teach me how to, you know, mask the paint jobs, and I used to experiment over at his shop. So I feel like I've been artsy from the get-go. And then I actually started my career out in Calgary, but ended up here doing interior design for Cactus Club restaurants and then Brown's.
Wow, how did that come about? Nice bathrooms at the Cactus Club.
I know, right? Well, Scott Morrison, who was the founder of the Cactus Club and then went over to Brown's, sort of took me under his wing. And I will say, I did go to school at BCIT, but I'll say Scott probably taught me everything I know about design and the history of design, and just really to appreciate fine art. And
and you travel a bit, a lot now. And so your space, your private space, I know you sledgehammered the kitchen or something.
We did.
I heard that.
Yes. Well, I have to actually give credit, most of the credit, to my parents, because I got whisked away to a couple episodes of Extreme Makeover, and they were just so excited to get the project done. They kind of broke in while I was gone and completed the project. But we did do it as a family.
How great.
Yeah, we renovated the kitchen, and it's a tiny little place here in Vancouver, but it's my place. I've got a little garden, and I've got my Carrera countertops, and you know, it's small, but it's me.
Well, what's wrong with that? Less is more.
Less is more.
I really think we can live small if we have beautiful things around us.
I agree.
Not always expensive, but you did spend money on what? Doorknobs or something?
Yeah, I think, you know what, I like to do a mixture of highbrow and lowbrow. But my rule always is with design, and most of my clients are very budget conscious, and I like that because I really believe, you know, all of us girls, we spend so much money on stuff. But what I always tell my clients is, what is your ultimate goal in life? Like, I want a cabin on the lake. So if I'm going to spend $5,000 on countertops, is that going to help me get my cabin on the lake? It's not going to.
Nope.
So how can I save money and still get that look? So I'm all about saving money, and I really think my cabinets are IKEA. My built-in units are IKEA, and you can add embellishments.
Sure, and you can put on a Cantu knob on an IKEA cabinet.
Exactly, but
and no one knows or cares. I like IKEA cabinets, don't get me wrong.
Do you want to know something? I went to Cantu for my hardware, and it was cheaper than Home Depot.
Really?
Yep, it was cheaper than Home Depot.
Wow.
I think Cantu is just, their space is so beautiful, and I know they do have some high-end products, but they actually do have some very affordable products.
But I love high design. I'm a design freak, so I have an Italian handle on the bathroom that never works. You know.
Yeah.
But does it look good?
Does it look good?
Yes, it does. Okay, so back to your other job, the HGTV Extreme Homemaker Home Edition, helping people.
Yeah, so,
how cool.
So yeah, Extreme Makeover Home Edition is on ABC, Sundays 8/7 Central, and that is just, I mean, that is incredible. It really is. Every family you meet really affects your life in a way. It sounds cliche, it sounds so cheesy, but you are a changed person for every episode that I do, really am.
And which one has affected you the most or the least? A moment when you thought, this family is simply amazing.
I'd have to say, actually the one that's coming up on September 25th is the season premiere of season 9. And he's 22, he became a quadriplegic from an accident, gymnastics accident. And it's just, you know, I think people feel sorry for these families, but if you spend a week with them, feeling sorry for them turns to actually looking up to them and envying them because they have a strength and a love and a bond that not everybody has. And I think it makes you realize that you're giving them a home, yes, because they need it, but not because you feel sorry for them, but because they deserve it, because they have really taken their adversity and done something so special with it. And it's just, you know, and I just keep on looking back, you know, I'm doing Extreme Makeover Home Edition, but I'm on the show part-time, so I have some downtime. And then I'm able to now go into something which is, you know, fun and exciting, and I get to host something and chat a little bit more and really, you know, go from something that's really sentimental, that's really dear to my heart, and then something where I can sort of kick off my heels. And
well, I understand it because you look at a bachelor or a bachelorette and you think, well, that's a bit frivolous.
Yeah.
Well, not that love is frivolous or anything, but
it can be.
It can be. Yes, it can be disappointing. Did you go? Did you do a heartbreak trip or anything? After you left Ed or Ed left you, did you try and regroup?
I've been going on heartbreak trips for about the last year and a half. Actually, my girlfriends whisked me away to Italy and France the summer we broke up, and now it's become a yearly thing. So we just got back from Scotland and Ireland.
How great.
Yeah, I think really traveling does cure the soul, you know.
It really helps, and if you can't afford to go to Scotland or Ireland or Paris, go to Tofino.
Oh my gosh.
You have to get away to get perspective when your heart's broken.
I agree.
No question.
I just came, speaking of Tofino, and I just was in Tofino and had a great time. It's a great place to romance. Yeah.
Did you stay at the Wickaninnish or
I always stay at
the
Pacific
Long
Sands.
Beach at Pacific Sands.
Yeah,
great.
Because it's really affordable and you're right on the beach, and then you can go to Wickaninsh for dinner.
And he used to run the big hotels over here, you know.
He did, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love it out there.
They're friends of our family. This
is
so great.
Oh, fun. Yeah, I love it out there. I'd love to, one day when I settle down, I'd do a wedding out there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right?
With a wedding planner.
With a wedding planner,
I
of course.
suspect.
Yes.
You know.
Yes, yeah, of course.
Well, we did one without a wedding planner, and it was beautiful, but they tell me if you have a wedding planner, it's not quite as chaotic.
Right, right. You'll always remember it, though.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, you'll always remember it.
It's one fine day once the day happens.
Right.
And then when the visa bill comes, we'll just
pretend be
flopped on the floor or something. So, Jillian Harris Design, real business, real company.
Yes, I have definitely been struggling to keep, you know, going with Extreme Makeover Home Edition and Canada's Next Handyman and visiting with my family and traveling and running my business. So I don't have tons of clients. I have about 2 or 3 clients at a time, and I really just do it, Fanny, just because I miss having that creative control again. And it's kind of like painting on the weekends. For me, I have to have a couple clients just to, you know, keep on doing projects.
Right. Yeah, sure. Well, you can take the girl out of Peace River, but can you take the Peace River out of the girl?
You can't. I've learned that. And with feathers dangling from my ear, I am positive you can.
Well, they're very in right now.
Yes, they are.
I thank you.
Thank you
Nice
so
to
much.
see you. Looking forward to the Handyman Challenge. Or the Handy Woman Challenge.
So it airs.
The Handy Person Challenge. It just didn't sound right.
The Handy Person Challenge. No, it doesn't sound right. Did we talk about when it airs?
No.
January.
We should know that. It should be on the list.
January of this next year, so 2012.
Okay.
So about 6 months away.
Well, they should give me a card, but I'm
Everybody
not sure.
can put that in their
We'll
PDAs and Blackberries. 6 months. Check back with me. Tweet us because you're trying to tweet more.
Yes, I am.
So let's tweet each other
today. I'm tweeting
today.
now.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Nice
Fanny.
to see you, Jillian Harris.